What's up everyone, Karue here, and today we're gonna watch my match against number 59 in the world when I played him, and then he went on to make semis of the tournament, so he might be higher now. The Frenchman, Corentin Moutet. We played in the first round of the qualifying at the Washington DC Open and ATP 500, my second ATP 500 of the year. So let's just go right to it. I'm gonna commentate, watch with you guys here, give some of my 2 cents, and then we'll meet back here afterwards for some final thoughts. So let's just go right at it. Boom.
Karue sounds to serve. Ready?
All right, let's just go right at it. Let's watch it here. First game. Obviously, you know, if you follow tennis, you kind of know him. You know, has a very unorthodox style. Has a lot of talent in his hands. Slices. Plays quick. Plays slow, just kind of a little bit of everything. He's always keeping you on your toes. Coming into it, nice ball there. Coming into it, just not gonna lie, feeling slightly nervous. You know, big place to play, big court. Not necessarily, you know, I've been again playing good, but not getting wins, and that can sort of get in your head a little bit in terms of managing the match and all that stuff. But just trying my best to do what I've talked about in the latest video, which is really take care of that serve and first ball, return and first ball. Try to get on the offense versus this player is very important. Here you see I missed basically 3 first balls in a row here, and I go from 40-15 back down to down a break. Take that mistake right there. So yeah, let's navigate through this match. It was complicated, a bit unorthodox to play him. We're not the greatest approach, but came in. Very fast court, fast conditions for tour standards, I guess, nowadays. Again, just see this first game, you can see, you know, the tension that is created when you're missing some of these first 4 shots. Again, that's 5 in the same game already. So those are the things that I need to get better at for sure. I get to save myself with a good serve. So yeah, not gonna over commentate here, but let's just kind of go through the match. We're gonna watch it all together. Tough first game already. Nice, I take that. Definitely, again, you feel a little nervous. You want to get that first game just to get it out of the way. After probably 10 minutes, I was able to do that. So let's go, first game here.
Love 15.
Return. Take that return. It's a first return. I'm coming in, you know, as he is
15 all.
not necessarily the biggest server in the world, but it's an annoying serve. It has a lot of rotation, that lefty aggressive rotation. But I was trying my best to try to be offensive on the returns, try to take my opportunities to attack on the second serve. It was really hot, so he's good serve. It was really hot, so you know, getting ahead of the point early, trying to not extend the rallies too much, and something that I'm trying to add to my game. But you can see even if you know where his slice is going on his serve, like most of the time he's gonna cut it to your backhand, it still throws you so far off the court, and you can just fully get another first ball error. You can just fully commit to going there because he tries to fake you and goes T as well, especially on the ad side.
30-15.
Oh, big serve. That was a 124 there for Karue. Yeah, that ball skidded a little bit. That's just a bit of tension, though. A little bit of just upper body tension there. Oh, that was good luck. Oh, that. It's very quick, so you gotta. One tricky thing about his game. Okay. Right to break. One thing about his game is he's obviously very quick, so you're always respecting his speed. Doesn't mean you have to go for too much, but you gotta, you know, commit to your shots here. This is a fun point. It's a Moutet match. There's going to be some matches like some points like that. But as soon as he gives me that first point, we got to take it. We dropped in.
Love 30.
We got to take it after getting broken. You know, then we're back to love 30. You know, I'm trying to be very offensive there with my returns. See, I got it right on his feet. Great speed. That's a great lob. You know, like really resets the point. We've got to try to stay on offense. It's okay. It's a good error. Missed long. I don't like missing the net that ball, but I got the ball to attack. I had to attack. There we go. See, first ball error. See how he had great first serve. I was able to actually play that ball deeper than normally I would. And that itself puts a little pressure, right? Like that slow ball, you're behind the baseline. It's hard to put away. So just as a returner, just getting a return back of a really difficult serve, it's already a great thing. Throw the pressure to the other side. Whoop. Chill. Chill. All right, so that cat and mouse game again, probably not great for me, but in that point, the thing is, the longer the rally goes with against Moutet, the more he can like play all of his shots, and then he starts playing high, he starts playing the slice, he slows things down, he speeds things up. First ball error there. So, you know, the longer things are, the more sort of yucky he can make, and is not really great for you. But one thing he can, you see here, he'll go into the slice a lot on the back end side, and if you play with not too much pace there, but with good direction, he has a hard time kind of generating. So he's going to go into the slice. It's great serve. So there is a bit of like a safe spot there, but once he starts slicing, actually, it makes it almost a little harder. I mean, he's a great, you know, example of a guy who physically, you know, he's a very fast, a good athlete, but he's obviously not that tall. He can't just rely on just putting balls away, so he has to like, kind of use everything. He has to use, you know, all kinds of speeds and spins and length and all things to make the match kind of yucky. And so, you know, you on the other side, you have to be on top of your game. Nice, that was a good play. First ball, good first serve, good first ball. If you can make a lot of first serves, a lot of first balls with quality, you tend to hold a little bit easier. Thought that was some break hands. All right, good hold here. New balls. Returning good. Returning, taking over. Good return. All right, here we go. A bit of an opportunity here. Good return again. There we go. That's good, sir.
15-13.
For a second serve, it was a really good second serve. It's not much I could do there. And good deep block. All right, we got ourselves a break point to serve for the set. I remember very specifically what happened here. Second serve, played big. Oh. He just did such a good job with that first ball. I mean, I hit a big ball. Probably should have hit to the back end, but he was able to like manage, play it deep. He served, brought me in, and then I had to run backwards for that shot, and it was really tricky to deal with. Maybe I watched my ball a little bit too much. Oh, good block there. Should have recovered, but it's unfortunate. Back to loose, back to loose. At this point, you can see he's a little frustrated. Oh, that is just... There's a little tension there. So I hit a good return, and then I created the opportunity to attack, and the blood pressure went up there. That's a good return again. I was returning good here. Yeah, and I was just like... Sometimes that, you get that opportunities for each blood pressure goes high, you don't fully commit to the swing.
Advantage Moutet. Game, Moutet.
Good game.
Love 15.
No, I had an offensive situation, and I allowed it to not stay there. I should have served in volley more, looking back at it. No, Karue, not the double fall right now. Oh.
Advantage Moutet.
No first serves, 3 in a row. So now tension point, he's gonna go for the slice. He's not gonna hit over.
Game Moutet.
It's a hard place to be. You think like, you should just like rip one, but you're not in a great position to rip. And it's such a quick change of momentum there. You go from really close to basically breaking and serving it out. I think if I break, I don't know if he's gonna be mentally locked in on that, next game, And I just let that slip away, and then all of a sudden it's basically set for the other guy. And those are the margins, man. Those are really the margins. It's unfortunate.
Game and first set, Moutet.
Yeah. Guys, just a quick break here to thank today's video sponsor, Caldera Lab. I'm in the sun playing sports almost every day. And now that I'm in my 30s, that's starting to take a toll on my skin. I got some lines here. It's not good. It's not good. And I've been told by my wife that my soap and water skincare routine, it's not gonna cut anymore. But skincare for men can be tricky. Most products are made for women, or they have a lot of questionable ingredients, or they're a little too complicated to follow, which makes us stop being consistent with it. So that's why I started doing the regimen by Caldera Lab, and it's a game changer. Step 1, the clean slate. A gentle cleanser that doesn't rip your skin, just fresh, balanced, ready to go. Step 2, the good. It's their hero product packed with antioxidants clinically proven to reduce signs of aging and leave your skin looking smoother, healthier, and more even. And last but not least, step 3, the base layer. A lightweight moisturizer that locks in hydration, absorbs quickly, and keeps your skin looking firm without any greasy feel. I love that Caldera Lab combines high-performance science with clean and natural ingredients. It's cruelty-free, non-comedogenic, made in the USA, and it actually works. Skincare doesn't have to be complicated, just consistent, and the regimen from Caldera Lab is perfect for that. Go to calderalab.com/Karue or use code Karue at checkout for 20% off your first order. Love these things. Go check them out. Link in the description. Good first set. I thought I played a good first set, and then as you can see, this is the next day. This is we got fully rained out. We had to go play the following day. You know, I went to change, came back. It was pouring rain. We waited for a few hours. There was no tennis. They got canceled, so we got to go again the following day.
30 love.
Yeah, nothing really, tactically nothing needed to change. It was just like I needed to execute better, and that's what it is. It wasn't tactically. I felt like I needed to make a crazy adjustment. I just needed to, you know, take advantage of some of those opportunities where I had, you know, great returns. The ball started to floated. I picked a side and missed, and you know, just again, those first 4 shots with more conviction, kind of like here. Obviously, he plays a good deep ball there, so we're back to neutral, but just a little tension. I honestly, like, we'll talk about it in a little bit, but yeah, I was just maybe a little deflated by now here. Okay, we'll play that point. We'll keep doing that. Point is what you need to do, and then you just, you know, live and by, you know, make them hitting great shots like that, or you know, I barely missed that volley. That's a good defensive return there. Force that a little bit. It is a tricky thing with what I talk about with the serving first ball and trying to stay in offense, especially when you hit a good ball and you put them on the run. But again, as a person who's always been a little bit more on the safe side of things, trying to sort of like navigate my match tactically, but on tour is very hard to do. You have to take your opportunities to attack, and if you're misfiring a little bit, you know, you're either going to make a mistake, but at least you're going for it, where I rather do that than just like not give myself the chance to attack them. Just like little mistakes there. Again, just like missed, you know, for a little hotter that day, ball was flying slightly more, you missed 3 shots by a foot or so. From here, that's not very pretty. It's a good return. People keep talking about me blocking some returns like it's crazy, or like I'm using the forehand slice here and there. Like the forehand slice, keeping a ball low is the best thing you can do.
30-15.
Like even if it's, you know, against guys like this, like keeping the ball like pretty low, not there because that's short, but if it's low and deep, it's very good because the guy has to, you know, bring it up and down above the net. Or if you try to defend high but it's short, you're gonna be toast. So those are the things. That's just a little tension, little lack of confidence, and being totally honest. We're reading some really good like block returns. And yeah, here, yeah, I don't really have much to say. I'm just not playing very good, and it's kind of going away from me very fast. That was the play, to be able to create enough offense to then try to approach the backhand as much as I could and force him into hitting good passing shots from that side. I was a little awkward. I knew he was going that way, so I tried to change the last second.
Game Moutet.
Just another W.
Moutet leads 4. Love. Game Moutet. 15 love. Love. Game sound.
All right, got one more game at least. I just kept missing 4 of those backwards.
15.
Great return. Great return. Just got to put it all together.
T15. T30. Game, set, match. Moutet.
All right, game, set, match here. Let's talk about it a little bit more. All right, some post-match thoughts here. First of all, isn't it crazy that, you know, the 2 ATP 500s I played the 1 seed in the qualies, Karue in Rio, Moutet here. They beat me, they lost the next round, they got in as lucky losers, and they both made it to the semifinals. So that's crazy coincidence. But yeah, obviously going into the match, like, Moutet has been in good form. He had actually a very good grass season. I knew what to expect in terms of the chaos and, you know, some of his antics on court. But playing him, it is tricky. I mean, he plays a very funky game. There's a lot of spins that you have to deal with. Like, his slice has a lot of rotation. Then he has the slice on the back and side, a lot of topspin on the forehand. So you're playing with, like, a lot of variations in heights. It's obviously not easy to play that way, especially in today's game, having to let's say, slice off like really huge forehands or really huge ground strokes that a lot of the players have. I'm coming in from a place where, I haven't been winning a lot of matches, and that, it's not like a confidence issue. It's just like, I'm going to try to explain it. When you're not winning a lot of matches or playing a lot of back-to-back matches, you sort of, the rhythm of the match, the managing of the match becomes not so natural. And as much as I feel like I'm playing good tennis, you see flashes of like really good tennis, I have had a hard time sort of putting it together for an extensive period of time, during the match. And even then, I got to a place here where I was, you know, I had break point at 4-3 there to serve the set out, and actually played a really good solid return, and he played a good point. But I was putting myself in the right situations against a guy who was about to be top 50 in the world. The second set, to be honest, mentally, I was already halfway in LA a little bit. You know, we were gonna have to play 2 matches that day. That was gonna be really difficult in that heat. And I had been gone for a long time. I was just, look, this is not easy. Being away for that long, playing mentally can get very draining. Overall, obviously, it's been not the greatest year, maybe somewhat disappointing sometimes. But these are opportunities that I really cherish and value, to play on a center court in Washington, DC. It's a really cool, kind of intimate court. A lot of you came out, like, thank you very much. There was a lot of supporters when I walked in the court. There was like a big kind of crowd woo, and I really appreciate that. I don't know how many times I'm gonna get opportunities like this, and you know, I looking from where we were 2 years ago here on the channel to now this, I think it's pretty special. And as much as I don't like losing, I like the opportunities to play players from at this caliber, and even if I don't beat them, I will learn from them and either make adjustments and play better myself, or you know, pass that knowledge along to you guys or to future lessons. So yeah, that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one, because that's going to be my full practice with Daniil Medvedev. Had a 2-hour session the day before this match. We got to record. I got to record. I got some people there recording, so there's a lot of footage. I want to make it like the best video I can, so I got to start working on that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Look at the links below. It also helps me as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.